Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? And welcome to the finale of Let's Stream Resident Evil 3 Nemesis Remake. This is part 4 and this is going to be the final part of this game, guys. We're finally going to be finishing at this game, eliminating the Nemesis and finishing the last of the story off. So grab yourself a drink, grab yourself some snacks, and let's load up our save. And let's carry on. So there's a couple of things we should take with us. Let's load up my handgun. You want to have at least a shotgun with some shells, and you also want to take the Magnum with you, but use it very, very sparingly. We're looking pretty good at the moment. Doors, and you will see an old friend here. Can we shoot him from here? No, bulletproof glass. So make sure your grenade launcher has at least flame rounds. Head towards this lift and attempt to operate the lift, but you will then find the fuses short circuit.
I must admit, I respect your tenacity, but I'm afraid our games end here.
You think this is over?
So we need to now find 3 fuses to restore power so that we can use this small lift to get up to where Nikolai is being held. Let's start with using this lift. These enemies are called paleheads, and I believe they can regenerate, so Magnum, you aim directly for the head, it's a one-shot kill, apparently. Flame rounds work as well, I believe. And I believe acid rounds as well. Dead? Yeah, he's dead. He's gone. Probably the best thing to do is use the Magnum on them. There's loads of rounds loaded. So the first fuse can be found here. Fuse number 3. Bust open these boxes. Shotgun shells and handgun ammo. Take these ladders down here and ready your shotgun because you'll have to defeat a couple of zombie dogs. is a zombie just around the corner here. You can handgun on him if you want to save ammo, or shotgun with a headshot. It's up to you. Well, I use the handgun.
A dead end. No, wait.
Squeeze through here. Take the red herb. This will set it up. Couple of zombies in here. Pale head. Once again with the pale heads, you can either use heavy weaponry, like the Magnum, to deal with them in one hit, or the grenade launcher. A couple of flame rounds. I must have missed that initial first shot. But yeah, Magnum, and you can just aim at the head, it takes care of them real quick. This is just, this leads back to the save room. So if you need to go back for anything, or if you need to store anything, you can do. Make sure your weapons are fully loaded. With this door, if you drop down here, you'll notice there's another terminal where there's a fuse. Have your Magnum equipped here because you'll have to deal with a hunter. A hunter will jump out as you approach this fuse. All things. Gunpowder. Take the second fuse. Back up we go. One fuse remaining. What's that? Some shotgun shells. Right, let's go on this lift here. Bullets. Make some room for it. As you can see here is the final fuse, but it won't be easy getting this because there's quite a few enemies lying in wait. So let's see what we have. Got explosives. We use an explosive now. Use them up. So as you get near this fuse, these doors on the left will bust open, and the one behind will bust open as well. And there's a Hunter Gamma, I think it's a Hunter Gamma or Hunter Beta, what we previously encountered in the sewer section of this game. So you need to take Hey, how's it going, Mark? Welcome to the stream. How have you been doing? Welcome on in. Hopefully going to be finishing the game tonight. I'm going to need to make a bit of space, so yeah. Oh. This way, you'll have to deal with a hunt, and they do not like fire, so spit fire like that. One is enough to take care of them. Hiding in here. Just a normal green herb. Okay. I don't really need any more herbs. I've got quite a few herbs, so I'm just going to go back for the gunpowder. Now, if you have to only take one item, I take the large gunpowder, the high grade gunpowder here. I have plenty of gunpowder, so I can always come back for this gunpowder if I'm running low. The reason why I say this is because with two of these combined together you can make magnum rounds. So you want to start making as many magnum rounds as possible because it's going to be key for defeating the last two stages of Nemesis. What difficulty is this? This is normal difficulty, the standard difficulty. There's another one here. Combine. There you go. Look, you've got some more magnum rounds. There you go. And now you can go back for some more gunpowder if you need it, or you can just leave it. So now that we have all three of those fuses, we need to make our way back over here to where Nikolai was. The easiest way to get there is through here. Through this door. Through these doors. However, once you input the fuses, you'll have to deal with these zombies. so I'll take gunpowder. I thought I collected all of them, but I must have missed it. Not many people watching YouTube. Yeah, it's because not many people like Resident Evil 3. It gets a lot of hate, Matt. That's why not many people are watching, but yeah, it's okay. It's to be expected. But there's not really a lot for me to do in this last part anyway, so I'm not really going to be focusing on how many viewers I get. I'm just getting the game done as quickly as I can and then moving on to something else, really. I mean, if people watch, then fantastic, but I can understand why this game does not get a lot of views, because yeah, it's renowned for being one of those games that people don't like and people got a little bit disappointed with, so I totally understand. Right, so it's like Resident Evil 2 Remake. That was a really, really popular remake, but when they made Resident Evil 3, it didn't get a lot of positive replies and reviews like the second game got. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad game at all, but they could have put a lot more content into this game, and it probably would have sold better if they did put more content in this game. Or like I've said in a previous video,
Wait, here goes.
should have been a DLC, like an add-on DLC. But I'm not Capcom, unfortunately, so I don't get to make that decision. So we have that last fuse now. That last fuse, and it's easy peasy now, guys. Easy peasy. Just go back this way. And once again, back through this door here. Back through this double door. And drop down to the right. See? Use the grenade launcher just to dispose of these. Get off. I'm not sure if you have to take these on, but I'm hoping to save a little bit of ammo. Save the ammo.
Shit, he got away. What was he doing in here?
Looks like he escaped. This is it for the Magnum. Extended barrel. Just makes it a lot more deadly. There's nothing in here. Alright, off gunpowder. Do I have any spare Magnum ammo? Let me see. I've got 8 in stock, so maybe I can just make some more. While I'm here, I'll get either a herb or a first aid spray. Hello Stephanie, welcome to the live stream. You made it. You haven't missed much really. Should be a cutscene now. Welcome on in, Resi.
Jill.
Tyrell.
I got through. They're willing to negotiate. They'll call off the strike if, and this is one big ass if, we can deliver the vaccine to them before they launch.
How long do we have?
Hours, maybe.
Then let's not waste one more second.
This way. We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
All right, let's get this done.
What's next after this? Well, I won't be playing another Resident Evil game for a while because I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil games. So I will maybe continue doing more streams for Trails of Grace's F or finish off Tomb Raider 3 because I've nearly finished Tomb Raider 3. So I might do Tomb Raider 3 when I finish Tomb Raider 3. I think people wanted to see Metal Gear Solid 2, so then I'll start Metal Gear Solid 2 after I've done Tomb Raider 3. But I'll always be streaming something. I'll always be playing like a different game. I'm not sure if people want to, when I've beaten this game, if in the future people want to see me do the other difficulty modes on this game like Nightmare or Inferno, or they just want a one playthrough and then done game. Because if I like to do other difficulties on games, so if people do want to see like this game, a return on this game and other difficulties of this game, then let me know. Let me know in the comments section and I will make it happen. But if people just want to see one playthrough and then done, then I understand. Play Requiem. I can't play Requiem yet. I've got to do 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. So I can't just play Requiem like that. I'm trying to do them in order really. Some more gunpowder. Okay, we're looking pretty dandy. Pretty dandy. nearly been playing this game for 4 hours. 3 hours, 50 minutes, 49 seconds, so under 4 hours nearly. But I've been taking my time and exploring everything. That's why it took me a little bit longer. Of course you're not dead. Well, you are dead, but not animated. Greedy zombie. How many bullets does it take to down a zombie? Way too many. Gunpowder. Excellent. Oh, lovely. Headshot. That was awesome. I'm going to need some paracetamol to deal with that one. My zombie friend. Guess what? More magnum bullets. What do we have here?
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
I don't have it.
Synthesis? I have to make it myself? Alright, gotta figure this out.
Override key successfully generated.
What have we
I'll be
here?
taking that.
Override key removed.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for that, Resi. Why are my neighbours drilling and sawing at this time? So if you guys can hear in the background that sounds like sawing and drilling, it's just my neighbours. I can't help that,
Override
unfortunately.
complete.
So I do apologise about that, but there's not much I can do. Zombies are not very good at climbing stairs. I believe. Just cheating. There's a pale head. Not anymore, he's not. He's a deadhead. Be dead before I even gave him a chance. There's another one up there. Stay right there, my pale head friend. Look at that. How easy is that? Why can't they all stand still like that? Another one? Piece of cake. Piece of cake when you've got the right weapon. Another one. Mix the green with the red. Hold up. I don't think you can open this door yet until you move the mechanism in the back here. Before you even
This
do
must be
that,
what powers it.
kill this zombie. People watching, you guys are awesome. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Up to the final part of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. We're ending it in this last stream. Another first aid spray. I can't use it. That sucks. Acid rounds in this section, I would say. Many headshots. Yeah, that's what you want. You want headshots as much as you can. Headshots are a good thing. Go up here first because I didn't go up this way, so this must be the synthesis room. Aha! This is what we're looking for. Culture sample. Carrying too much crap. bitch. How many bullets did it take to down you? You greedy ass bitch. Zombie. There's another bobblehead here as well, but I'm not going after bobbleheads. I might do them offline, or I might do a video just showing where all the bobbleheads are. If people are interested in the locations. I could do. I mean, I could do that. Yeah, it's a good idea for a video, that. So yeah, you never know,
They might be able to use this to synthesize the vaccine.
Alright, let's go back to the save room. Drop off some stuff. Get rid of that. Let's see. I could do with making more acid rounds, really, but I don't think I haven't got the chemical for it. Yeah, so. If I had the chemical, I could make acid rounds, but I guess I'm going to have to make do with what I have. You have to deal with a couple of hunters. I think it's 2 or 3 hunters you have to deal with. I'll come back and not explore thoroughly. Another pale head, where did you come from? Don't make me waste ammo, please. I thought I killed all the pale heads. Guess I was wrong. Right, oh. Almost missed that. Acid rounds, see, there you go. Just when I was talking about acid rounds. The game decides to just be generous and say, oh, you want acid rounds? Here, take these. Tyrants.
These are tyrants.
Yeah, looks like it. This must be where they're made, manufactured. And look what we have
Jesus.
here.
Is this where they're made?
Everyone's hated enemy in the Resident Evil games. The Hunters. There's Mr. X. Yeah, that looks like Mr. X. Definitely the model. Ooh. That's a very, very disfigured one. you'll have to deal with a pale head and another parasite zombie. And a normal zombie.
Out of the way!
Let's get rid of the parasite. There's two of them. Okay. You snuck up on me then. Missed. Tail head. Eat it. Eat that magnum bullet. Okay, she's not getting up. Maybe.
So it's called the Nemesis.
Yes, she does get to up. I just put 2 bullets in her. The game decides to control all. Stay there, that's it. Make it easy for me. Alright, the real thing is this liquid filled test tube. Combine it with that to make the vaccine base. Right, let's go back now. Load the launcher, because you're going to need it. Load it with those acid rounds we found. Because you know those hunters that we saw in those test tubes? We're going to have to deal with them. Taste that acid. Okay, all 3 down. So if you have 2 explosive B and 2 explosive A, you could combine and make flame rounds with A and B. And then you could do B and another B to make explosive rounds, but Jonas! Salve, Jonas! Welcome to the live stream. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. Right. I think you'll have to solve a puzzle now. Mid, high, low.
Synthesizing vaccine.
Yes.
Synthesis complete. Please remove the vaccine canister.
Now we have the vaccine. Good job, Jill. Escape the facility. What a convenient crawl space. No, no, no. This is not time to play today. Powder, first aid. The game is just basically throwing ammo at us now because yes, we're going to be battling stage 3 Nemesis. We've got plenty of flame rounds. High grade gunpowder. Let's make some more magnum rounds. Let's take with us. What else? We've got plenty of explosive rounds, we don't need any more. Let's take some herbs with us. handgun ammo as well. Okay, which should we go? Save. Okay, off we go.
What in God's name is this place?
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do. I don't think the wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll recall it all and sell the combat dart.
You're in this business to get paid, Nikolai. Yeah, even if that costs a few lives. As long as you get your nice big fat paycheck, you don't care, do you?
Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
Such a jerk. I'm getting tired of this now, Nemesis.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
The second stage of the fight is very, very similar to previous boss fight.
Watch it, you've got
This time
company!
you have to wait for the stop of the generator. You also have to deal with zombies. Just
He's hiding behind tank 7!
I can just edit the death out later. Not a problem. I don't think I need the handle, so I'll just put that back. Just maybe take another herb or first aid spray. Skip this because we've seen it.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Hello Ian, welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome on in.
Good idea. Nikolai, where did you go? I have to get that vaccine back.
So this is the last battle for good, I would say now. So whatever ammo you have left is now the time to use it. Green herbs. Not playing horde in them. Haven't got any leftover ammo for the Magnum, unfortunately, so we just have to make do with what we have, guys. Got plenty of herbs. Plenty of herbs. Alright, let's save it. Is it be the final time I save it? 9 times I've saved for my first playthrough. This is it. This is the penultimate end. As everybody who's played this game knows, this is the ending that's coming.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You print money. I like them. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun!
Persistent son of a bitch.
Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. But, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
Look, just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
This is the last dance, Nemesis. Better enjoy it.
Opening compartment.
Now we're talking.
Cooldown in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
Damn, it needs power.
his puzzles, pink fleshy things on him. Those are his weak points.
Power sources remaining.
We have to do this 3 times. Later. Give it up. Push it anytime.
Go ahead!
Come on, Jill.
I'm gonna put you
Come
right
on.
back on your ass.
1 power source remaining.
Come on, big boy. Come on. That's it. That's it. Bow down to Miss Valentine. You know you like her. Bow down to Miss Valentine. Push.
All power sources activated. Powering
You think I
up.
don't know how to fuck you up?
Open wide, Nemesis. Got something for you.
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
There will not be another next time.
Good riddance.
Thank God. We did it. We have beaten Nemesis, guys. For this playthrough, at least. Scoop up all the goodies. Not that I needed them. It'll take you at least a week showering, Jill. Get all the guts out. Your hair, your clothes. This is the last file here. There's the view.
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
No, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rubble.
10 minutes until missile
Ah.
impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
Carlos!
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel. What about him?
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
Jill, you all right?
There it is.
That's a different. All them zombies that were once human, just obliterated, wiped out, like that.
It's finally over.
It's sad if you think about it.
So long, Marcy.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
Okay guys, that is the end of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, the remake. I'm going to let the credits roll guys, and then we'll hopefully get our end results. I don't think I did too bad. I died a few times, but what's a perfect stream if there is no, you know, a couple of deaths here and there. You know, what people like is what keeps people entertained, I guess. So I don't think I did too bad myself for my first run, but we'll see. We'll see in a few months when these lovely people, these lovely credits that made this game, you know, they've been and gone. shut up now so you can watch the credits and enjoy the music, guys. We finished the game, Ruby. We beat the game. How awesome is that? Yeah. There's nowhere for you to sit, bud. Hey. Come and sit here. Sorry guys, I'm just talking to the cat. Right, so this is my results screen. The difficulty was standard. 4 hours 33 minutes 46 seconds for my first playthrough. 9 times saved, 1 death. But I mean, I edited a lot of things, so, and I got a C rank. So, what do I think to my first run? Well, I don't think I did too horribly on my first run. I've not played the game in some time. I was relearning a lot more about the game and where to go and what to do. And when you haven't played a game for a while, you're a little rusty. So that's my excuse. I was a little bit rusty. If I played this game religiously, non-stop, I would probably perform a lot better in my first playthrough. But because I do live streams and I used to do pre-uploaded videos, so the difference between live streams and pre-uploaded videos is if you make a mistake while playing through a game and you're recording it and you're not live streaming it, if you make a mistake you can go back and edit that mistake. If you're playing live, it's the real deal, it's the real thing, one take. If you die on a video game, you know, wait until the stream's over and then edit out the deaths. But you know, some people prefer to leave the hiccups in, like if you die to a boss. Some people prefer you to edit them out for a smoother, more streamlined playthrough, I guess you could say. Everybody's different. Me personally, I don't like to have too many mistakes in my live streams, which is why I edit out a lot of the hiccups, the mistakes, or you know, the deaths if I die into a boss. You know, I'm not perfect at every single game, you know. Nobody is, and if they say they are, they're lying to you. So nobody is perfect at every single game. We're good at certain games and we're not good at other games. So I'm crap at football games, sports games, you know, racing car games, stuff like that. I'm terrible at those kind of games. But games like Final Fantasy, I'm more proficient in because I grew up with those kind of games like Resident Evil, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy. I grew up with those type of games, so I'm a lot more proficient with those games. Some people play Call of Duty 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they're fantastic at it. I haven't got the patience for that, unfortunately. You know, I like my niche of games just as much as anybody else likes their niche of games, whether it be first-person shooters, survival horror games like Resident Evil, or RPGs like Final Fantasy, or like Tales of Berseria or Tales of Zestiria, or any other excuse me, different RPG. So I've waffled on quite a bit, guys. I would like to say thank you to everyone that came out and watched the last part of this game. I appreciate everyone coming to the stream. I know that not a lot of people like Resident Evil 3 Remake. I am 100% understanding of that and 100% aware of that. So I appreciate anybody and everybody that comes to the stream. If you enjoyed the game, fantastic. If you didn't enjoy the game, I completely understand. I'm not going to pee on your parade or anything like that. You know, I know the reputation this game got and how much people were disappointed in this game and they dislike this game and the hate it got, you know, and I can understand that 100%. But it's like Resident Evil 6, that's like the black sheep of the Resident Evil games as well. So they have done a few bad ones, You know, they have done a few bad titles, you know, to many people, like Resident Evil 6. I didn't like Operation Raccoon City very much. I just didn't vibe with it, guys, unfortunately. I also didn't think much to Umbrella Corps. I heard that got a lot of hate, and I also heard they made another game, Resident Evil Resistance, I think it was, and that has been abandoned. So yeah, as a gaming company, you can't make fantastic games one after another. You know, you're gonna have some games where you hiccup and people don't like it. That's just the things you do for, you know, the role you take in the gaming. Welcome to the stream, Exlenium. You just made it at the end of the stream, Exlenium, unfortunately, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, even if you've come at the end of the stream. It's you know, it's good to see you in the stream. I was just basically saying, you know, a bit of closing words about this game. I was just saying that I know it's renowned for being a disliked Resident Evil title, and I have said myself personally what I think they should have done with this game. They should have sold it as DLC maybe, and it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. Yes, it could have had more content. I will agree with that. They cut a lot of content from this game. They cut a lot of areas, and they cut some enemies from the original Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. They could have put that, you know, in. If you're gonna make a true remake, you leave nothing out. You leave nothing out. You put everything back in that was in the original, and you don't cut areas. You know, you don't cut certain monsters from the game, but maybe it was made by a different design team. I don't know. I'm just going off what I have read and what I have heard of different people, but maybe it was made by a different design team. Who knows? I don't know the ins and outs, but I enjoyed the game for what it was. It's not the best Resident Evil for me, and I think a lot of people agree with that it's not the best Resident Evil. And like I've said before, and I'll say it again, I understand people's disappointment with this title, and I understand some people's disappointment with Resident Evil 6 as well. But I enjoyed the game for what it was, and enough waffling, we'll just carry on. So my total playtime was near enough 15 hours, 14 hours, 59 minutes, 12 seconds. So let's see what we unlock, if we've unlocked anything. It just returns us back to the title screen. Absolutely no problem, Exlenium. Absolutely no problem. If you're working, it's still amazing that you made it. So we've done all this to put art, creatures, concept art, stage 2 Nemesis, lab corridors. The shop has been unlocked. You can now purchase items from the shop, which is accessible via the main menu. Points used to unlock items can be earned by completing in-game challenges. View them in the records screen. So let's just take a look at the shop. So you can unlock costumes, you can unlock recovery items. What's this do? Gradually regenerate health when held. Carry more to increase the effects. So that's going to be very good for harder difficulties, I would think. So you can have up to 2. There's 2 iron defense coins. Assault coins greatly increase your attack power when held. Carry more to increase the effect. Crafting companion. While held, increases the amount of ammo gained when crafting. S.T.A.R.S Field Combat Manual. A manual of S.T.A.R.S combat knowledge edited by Chris Redfield while held physical feats such as perfect dodge become easier to perform, carry more to increase the effect. So that's also probably going to be a must for harder difficulties, because the timing window when you're doing dodges, I think with this particular item is increased, so you get more of a window of opportunity to do like rolls and dodge rolls and stuff with Jill. Lockpick, we already know what that is. Bolt cutters. Hip pouch, a small belted pouch, good for carrying more items, will be placed in the game when purchased. A maximum of 2 additional hip pouches may be placed. None will be added if you play assisted mode, as this would exceed the maximum inventory capacity. Hot dogger. This umbrella developed anti-bioweapon knife is used by those who like to show off. The blade can be superheated, causing the target to burst into flames. Samurai Edge, 15 shot capacity 9mm handgun. It's been customised according to Jill's personal specifications. Excellent across the board with exceptional accuracy and firepower. Raiden. Energy weapon developed by Umbrella based on airborne electrical phenomena. It possesses great stopping power, but only when targeting enemy weak points. Infinite handgun, a very well balanced 16 shot 9mm handgun. Its pinpoint accuracy has led to its adoption by countless militaries. Assault rifle, 5.56 times 45mm assault rifle optimised by UBCS for this operation. Its short length affords great mobility even in urban settings. Rocket launcher, infinite rocket launcher that is. Recoilless rocket launcher that fires 84mm projectiles. The piercing power of the rocket causes more damage than the explosion, and that is everything. So I have a question for you guys now. I asked this before, I didn't really get a reply, but would you guys be willing to see this game again played on other difficulties, like harder difficulties like Nightmare, Inferno mode? If that's something you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section and I will do it a bit later on down the line. If you guys just want to see the one playthrough and be done with this game, then I guess this is your one playthrough and done. But for those out there of you that want me to play it, you know, multiple times and do try harder difficulties, just let me know, and I'll do my best to make it happen. Because now, if you load a new game, you get hardcore mode, and then if you beat the game on hardcore mode, you unlock, I think it's Nightmare mode, and then I think you unlock Inferno mode. I think Inferno mode is the hardest difficulty. So with this mode, hardcore mode, you get stronger enemies, ammunition and items are more scarce, receive less ammunition when crafting. So if it's something you guys want to see, just let me know. And the rank requirements. If I was to beat the game in under 2.5 hours, I would get an S ranking. You have to beat the game under 2 hours on standard to get an S rank. So the time limit is pretty strict, I would say. I would have to play this game a lot to get an S rank and know it inside out, which I don't. But that is the end of the live stream, guys. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. I understand if it doesn't get that many views, but I'm not all about views, you know. It's I do have to do this game to get it out of the way so that I can play other games. and stuff. But like I said before, guys, if you guys want to see me play this game in the future with different difficulties like hardcore mode, inferno mode, if you want to see me suffer more and get frustrated and angry, let me know in the comments section, guys, and I will provide you my pain. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate everyone that came out. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe button, please, guys. Help me out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, be safe. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. S.T.A.R.S.